Hey everyone, welcome back to day 16 of our Java in 30 days challenge. Today, we are going to explore one of the commonly asked topics in interviews and also one of the most important concepts in Java, that is static keywords, static blocks, and static versus instance members. By the end of this session, you will be crystal clear about when to use static and when not to. So, let's get started. Now, what is static keyword? The static keyword in Java means it belongs to the class, not to any object. So, when we declare a variable, method, or block as static, it can be accessed without creating an object of the class. The static variable shared across all objects. Static method can be used or called using class name, and static blocks execute automatically when class is loaded. Now let's see example for each. Now let's learn about static variables in Java. A static variable belongs to the class itself, not to any specific object. That means all objects of the class share the same copy of the static variable. Let's create a static variable. So we will write class. Let's take the class name as bank account. Bank account. And then we will put curly braces and we will use our static string and then bank and name, and we will write in quotes. Let's take the bank name as Global Bank, and now we will end this with semicolon. Now we will take the account holder name. This bank is shared by all the accounts. And now we will take the string and account holder, and we will end this with semicolon. Now we will use this bank account, and inside parenthesis we will write string account and holder, and we will write with curly braces and use this dot account holder, and we will write holder is equal to account, we will use holder semicolon. Now we will call our void, so we will write void show details, and we will write show details, and inside parenthesis with curly braces we will print by writing system.out.println, and inside parenthesis we will write account holder, and then with a plus sign we will write has an account in quotes, and then we will put a plus sign and the bank name like this, and now it is okay. Let's put semicolon, not curly braces, and here I have written by mistake. Full stop, it should be there. And now we will go to our main and we will call, and so let's write bank and then account. Let's take the name as A1 is equal to new, then bank account, inside parenthesis let's take the name as Amit, Now let's end this with semicolon, and in the same way let's take one more. So let's write bank account A2, and we will put new bank, and then account inside parenthesis let's take the name as Ria. Now it is okay. Let's end this, and we will call A1 dot show details, and we will use parenthesis and end this. Likewise for A2 we will do A2 dot show details, and we will end this like this. Now our code looks complete, so let's save it and right click, run as Java application, proceed, and you can see Amit has an account in Global Bank, Ria has an account in Global Bank. Now in this program we made a class bank account. The static variable bank name is shared by all the accounts. So even if different people open different account, the bank name is the same. Here both Amit and Ria accounts show the same bank name. That's how static variables work. One copy shared by all the objects. Now let's see the next one. Now comes the static block. A static block is used to initialize static variables. It runs only once when the class is loaded into memory, even before the main method. This is useful for setting up static resources like database connection, constants, or configuration. Now, let's see a code for it. First, we will create our class configuration. So we will write class configuration. In short, let's write config and then curly braces. Now we will use our static keyword, static, then we will write string and then app and name, then semicolon. Now we will use our static keyword again, and we will write static int. Let's take version. Now we will put semicolon. Then we will create our static block. So we will write static, then curly braces. Then we will print this by writing system dot out dot print ln, and inside parenthesis in quotes we will write static block is executed, and then we will end this with semicolon. Now inside that we will write app name is equal to, let's take as my application, and then we will end this with semicolon, and let's take version is equal to 1. Now we will go to our main method, and so we will print here by writing system dot out dot print ln, and then inside parenthesis in quotes we will write in capital application name, and then we will write our configuration, that is config dot app name, and we will end this with semicolon. Now we will print our version. So we will write Let's copy paste to avoid extra time. So let's copy and paste it here, and we will make changes for the version. So we will write version we want, and then configuration, that is config version, and we will end this with colon, which is ended. Now our code is complete. So let's save and run it so that we can understand what is going here. So let's save, then right click, run as Java application, proceed, and you can see static block is executed. Application name, my application. Oops, there is a spelling mistake in application. So let's change it and let's save our file again, and let's run as Java application, proceed, and you can see application name, my application, version got printed. Now what we did in this program, we demonstrated static block in Java. We have a class config with two static variables, that is app name and version. These variables are shared by all objects. But notice something interesting. We haven't assigned them directly inside the declaration. Instead, we are using static block. A static block is a special block in Java that runs only once when the class is loaded into memory, even before the main method runs. In this case, the static block prints the static, and it's printed, static block is executed, then it assigns values, app name is equal to my application and version 1. Now when I run this, the output got printed. This shows that the static block is super useful for initializing complex static variable or for performing configuration logic before anything else in the program runs. So let's move further with the next one.